On three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I am nervous to launch this thing. Holy shit.
No! But yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think.
This is crazy.
What is up, guys? It's Alex from Maximum Charge. Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be doing a reaction video to my own video. Why? Because I could not think of a good way to edit this video right here, so I thought this would be the most entertaining and useful format for you guys watching this video. Today's video is of a group ride with myself, a few other e-bike YouTubers from my state of Connecticut, and a bunch of other people trying out each other's faster bikes like my Goat, the Monstar, and an Onyx, and more, and even racing them to see what kind of power levels each bike has. These group rides are always an awesome time, and stay tuned for future videos because I am going to be releasing more videos in this format where I react to my own videos. And without further ado, let's jump right in.
You could probably find a place to race somewhere up there. Yeah, we'll find like an opening. Yeah.
So we're on a trail called the Farmington River Trail. There's two parts. There's one part that starts in the middle of Connecticut, goes all the way up to Massachusetts. And the other part, which we're on here, starts at Southington, goes all the way down south to Yale, New Haven. By the way, don't do what we did. We were super careful to make sure that there were openings and there weren't people walking around when we were doing the faster racing parts of this video.
That's straight away. Wow, look at this. Manpower.
All right, so I have to explain what I'm doing here, yelling at this guy, Manpower. Earlier in this ride, he was riding by us yelling, Manpower, as in manpower is better than electric power. So I had to just yell back at him. He was on his way back. So that's what that's all about.
We can go right here.
Yeah. All right, so I'm on the Ecells Monstar, as you guys can tell. 2 geared hub motors, 60-volt system. Each controller is 40 amps, so a total of 80 amps of power. And I got the wattage over there for you guys as well. So nominal 4,800 watts, peak 5,400 watts. And we are up against my custom Motor Goat V3 with a Sabaton 100 amp controller, 63 volt nominal. Same thing, I added the power level so you guys can get an idea of what your bike will be like, especially comparing direct drive motors versus 2 geared hub motors, which there are a lot of high powered geared hub motor bikes out there. This will give you guys a good idea as to what your acceleration is going to be like, what your top speed is going to be like, and what it's going to be like racing a different bike. Here we go.
Yep. All right, throttle only on yep. 3. 1, 2, 3. Hey! That's about what I expected. This takes it, and then that takes it.
Yeah, so the geared hub motors, they have the torque, the low-end torque, especially from a standstill. But once that direct drive motor gets going after like 10 miles an hour, it's game over.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do that again, and then we'll switch and then do 2 more.
I'll have to warm
because
up
there's a
bit, because I've literally never ridden an all-wheel drive bike.
Oh, you'll be
yeah,
right.
we do switch because there is a weight difference, so.
How much do you weigh right now?
I don't know with my gear, but I weigh like 140 dry.
Okay, so we have probably about a 60-pound difference because I have a backpack, you have a backpack. I'm 200, you're 140. Yeah, so that'll definitely make a difference.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm just really shocked at how much torque this thing has.
Oh yeah, dude. Just wait. It's gonna have more once I upgrade the controller and the motor.
Yeah, I am gonna be putting more power into the Goat. I'm kind of waiting on buying the motor just because the tariffs have made the prices ridiculous. But I do have the controller, so we're at least gonna throw that on. I'm not going to crank it up to full blast because it's just going to burn up the stock motor. So we'll see. I'm going to try and get that motor as soon as I can for you guys and have the Motor Goat be even faster.
Direct drives, you throw enough current in it and you'll be fine, dude. I think it is the fender that's slapping. I see it like, is it?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the fender is a little floppy. Got
I feel like
some
we gotta
flop.
go back. Why don't we go back? Because we're not going to get any space there with the crowd up there. We'll catch up.
All right.
Let's do a little racing.
Okay.
All right, well, let's do that one more time.
Yes, sir.
On 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's close.
Yeah, still pretty close. The Goat has overall more power, but surprisingly close.
All right, so we'll go a little further up and then switch. Yeah, so there'll just be a little bit of wheel spin, and then you're good.
And hopefully I don't die.
Or
Oh,
Tyler.
You'll be fine. You got this. But just put a new comfy seat on that thing too.
This is his first time on a dual motor bike, and it's like one of the most powerful dual motor bikes you can buy. And I have it cranked up all the way to the max, so the front wheel does burnouts.
So it's,
Oh, the big old
it'll
C9.
be nice, yeah. Oh, just be very careful. The throttle is twitchy as hell now because I set it to like high up. You know what I mean? It's very twitchy.
I see that.
Yeah, so you can tune this bike down to be
I am
very
nervous
tame,
to
but
launch
obviously
this
for
thing.
racing, we
Once you're
want
in a straight
full
line, you're
power.
good.
We want all the
Alright.
beans.
Do you want to practice first?
Let me
Yeah, sure.
get an idea.
I'll hang out.
Holy shit!
By the way, Tyler has Talarias and Razors that are insanely quick, so he's comfortable with powerful bikes. But this is his first time on a bike that simply loses traction on the front wheel when you accelerate. So that's why his reaction is what it is. Just terrifying.
Honestly?
Yeah, so I'm telling him to at least kind of get comfortable
I
with
know what you're talking-
rear
oh,
motor
I see.
only.
Okay. Yeah, I'm honestly not confident with launching this thing. I've burnt out both times I tried to.
Come on, Tyler, you got this. You got this, man.
Try it right now. You'll be okay. We're only gonna do like
In two?
So set
Confidence.
to 2, and
just setting
we'll
one.
just do literally just acceleration. So
Okay.
ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Still practicing the launch. He does get better at it later in the video.
So now set it back down to 3, like the little red switch. And then you can turn it around easier. Let's turn it around again. Let's do that one more time.
Okay.
Tyler's like, yep,
I
get
did
me
a
off
freaking
this thing.
burnout for like 10 feet.
Oh yeah, yeah. This bike is, that one is like twitchy from 0 RPM. That thing is insanely twitchy.
Yeah.
This one is very smooth, and then it picks up so much speed. So make sure your wheel is straight. Set it to 2.
Yeah, if your wheel is straight,
here we
the
go.
burnouts aren't too
You probably
bad.
have to
But if
lean
it's
forward
not,
to go quite a bit. That's
I'm
sick.
was
actually
sketchy.
freaking terrified of this thing.
Yes. All right. Okay, verti pass. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh,
yeah, still pretty close.
Yeah, I'm just burning out.
holy
Tyler is energized now. Who needs
Yeah,
caffeine
that
when you can
has,
do front wheel burnouts on your
torque
e-bike?
From 0.
I almost feel like this bike is just too big for me.
Probably, yeah. It's a huge bike. But yeah, so I have it turned up like crazy. So if you turn it down, there's a certain setting in here that makes everything more manageable. Because right now that was set to like full power for racing.
Poor Tyler.
Yeah.
Heart. Man, that makes you feel alive.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so like right now if I start it, watch. No wheel spin.
Yeah, so
But we
you
get
can tune
going.
it down to be more manageable. By the way, RIP, Ecells is no longer with us. They went bankrupt. So even if you wanted this bike, you can't buy it unless it's from a third party, someone who already owns it.
So you can adjust it. But I love how smooth that bike is. It's
Yeah.
so silent.
You can
can't
barely
it at all.
hear the
All
goat.
you hear is the freewheel.
And the Monstar you can hear from a mile
all you
away.
hear is wind, and that thing, dude, has almost 5,000 watt-hours of battery. Like, you can go through half the state of that thing if you want. The last time I was here, I did a range test on the Kepler. That was my first YouTube video.
Yeah, you guys check out my
Bring it
very
back to
first
memories.
YouTube video.
So
Range test on the aerial rider Kepler on that exact route. 15 miles an hour for 4 hours. My rear end still has PTSD to this day from that ride, especially because I ran out of battery at the very end.
You know what's funny is I was out with one of my buddies, and I had my gas dirt bike, and he was riding my Telaria. We were riding around.
Yeah.
And we got pulled over by DEP.
Yeah.
They gave me a ticket for riding the gas bike, but not the Telaria.
Isn't that crazy? So they looked at the Telaria and they were like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Gas
Wow.
bike, no.
Yep.
Okay, let's pass this guy, maybe catch up.
Yeah, so we all know what Surons are, but a lot of other people, they still see them as electric bicycles. So it is what it is. Just trying to catch up to the rest of the group at this point. Man, that bike is insanely loud. All you hear. Oh my god. Oh, and you can pedal it too, which is kind of cool.
I don't know if I took a wrong turn or not. Oh no, I think we're good. We're okay. Yeah. Yeah, you could probably get that thing to 50 easy.
I think I can.
So the GOAT in its current format, field weakening off, tops out at like maybe 45, 47, somewhere on there. With field weakening on, I've got it up to exactly 50 miles an hour in the winter. So with that upgrade that I talked about earlier, I'm going to be throwing a lower T motor in there, which means that it's going to be able to spin faster at the current voltage that it's at right now. And I'm putting in an extra 50 amps. So more current, more rotation on the motor. We should be easily hitting 55 miles an hour regularly and easily, while still maintaining decent starting torque. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, because you're a lighter weight, so yeah. You want to stop by where these guys are? Try and show you the hill climbing this thing.
That thing terrifies me. I tried it.
Let's try and climb this hill.
So by the way, that hill right there is very, very steep. Cameras never do any hill any kind of justice. It's crazy steep. It's so steep I wasn't even comfortable going back down the hill. I'm not an expert mountain biker, but the Monstar made it up that hill throttle only. This thing is a beast.
Down just in case I get stuck, but that's a steep ass hill. See how it goes.
This is what we do on our group rides. There we go. And now time to maneuver it back down.
My mountain biking days are over, huh? We'll set it to rear motor first. Okay. So you get
Alright, so this is another group ride member. This guy's name is Pablo. He's going to be testing out the Monstar. He doesn't even have an e-bike, so for him, this thing is going to probably feel like a motorcycle.
hang of it. That hill was insane. I can't believe I cannot believe I climbed that shit.
You should have recorded that.
Oh, I know. I was recording here.
I did record it.
Oh yeah, baby. We got it on recording.
You got YouTubers around? Always
We got the evidence.
Okay. So
Anything you
one.
say will be used for content.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's set to rear motor. So there's a little selector switch. 3 is rear.
So I tuned it down a little
one
bit
is
for
front,
him,
and
so
2 is
it's not
dual.
as aggressive.
I have it set to soft start, rear
Okay.
motor. So it should be totally fine now.
Okay.
If you want more juice, set it to 2, and then you'll get more juice. But I made it so it's not going to accelerate like when Tyler was on it.
Yeah, so
Okay.
there's a max limit. You can set max current limit.
Yeah.
You set it to like 1.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hey, have at it, man.
All right.
Oh, just hold the brakes when you're getting
Yeah,
on.
it's a
just in
big,
case,
big
like,
bike, and then I have
no,
the bag in the rack too, so that
whiskey
doesn't help.
throttle? Yeah.
It's tough to
Okay.
get your leg over.
Yeah, it's rear motor now.
Okay. All right.
Here we go. See what you
Oh,
got,
yeah.
Pablo.
Yeah. That's a kick. Wow.
Yeah, got a good lean in there. Put some weight over that front wheel. And there we go. Pablo, you gotta close your mouth, man. You gotta catch some bugs in that mouth.
Yeah, that's good stuff. That's good stuff.
The tires and the motor. What do you think?
Oh, it's so sick. Oh my god. Wow.
She's a beast. We raced these, and this gets that off the line, and then that just takes off.
Oh, so that one has a higher top speed? Yeah.
No, they're about the same,
It's
but
just the
that has
mid-range.
like mid-range torque, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like mid-range torque is really good. This has a lot of low-end torque, and then it tapers off. That's like...
Like, so what do you need to do is like, I want to have that secret switch, like where when the cops stop you and they're like, oh, no, it's
yeah.
only 500 watts.
Good
and then you
idea.
have this switch and the
Yep.
controller switches
That's,
it to like...
that's coming.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that's-
so with regulations now, what my other buddy was saying was a secret switch that you can put somewhere on your handlebars that instantly changes your bike maybe into like class 1, 750 watts tops. And then as soon as you're done interacting with police, you can push the switch again and your bike is unlocked back to full blast. Guarantee you there's probably going to be a product like that out sooner rather than later. People, you know, there's all kinds of crazy laws all the time, and for dumb things like e-bike restrictions, there's going to be workarounds. It's almost guaranteed.
coming once the regulation is really like clamped down like crazy.
Having that front wheel just burning out for
Yeah.
so long.
It's violent, yeah. It's kind of crazy. It looks cool on camera, so that's why people are all about it. But then in real life, dealing with that, it's a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine buying a Corvette that always burned out every time you accelerated. Eventually, it would be kind of annoying.
And like, I want to rip it up.
Please excuse that face.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Oh. Little editing glitch there.
It feels like you can definitely off-road with this easy. Probably not as easy as an e-moto.
It's just the unsprung weight makes it rough.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, especially where I'm gonna
E-motors are incredible for off-roading, guys. If you ever get a chance to try one, they're
I just wouldn't even
better than any e-bike.
I know it feels like coming with like my Talaria. Like
Yeah.
I just know that it would not be a fun time.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah, I remember this part. This is, here's where it gets sketchy.
Yeah. Not the greatest neighborhood we're going through, New Haven, Connecticut.
Power delivery on this bike feels a lot like an EV car.
Oh, yeah?
The way that the power comes on, like the stages and like the smoothness and
Yeah.
the regen cell,
Yeah.
feels a lot like my daily driver.
Because you have coasting regen for your car, right? Yep, yep.
Yeah, the one pedal driving.
You can turn that off on this. I just like...
Yeah, so on my Goat, I have a regen for coasting and braking. The coasting regen is very, very minimal. It's almost not even noticeable. And then the braking regen is noticeable. And really, it's not going to add that much power back to the battery, but it does help save brake pads.
a little bit. I wanted a tiny bit. Yeah, I don't want it like overpowering, but the brakes give you more regen, which is nice.
Yeah, the 6.2 really nice.
Yeah.
I like the way this feels.
I worked on it a lot, like to make sure it feels good, and hopefully more power, because it almost has too much range right now. Like at the end of this ride, you'll still be at like probably like 80%. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's another reason why I'm adding more power to that bike, because you'll give up before the bike will give up.
insane amounts of range.
It dropped to 0.4 volts since
Yep,
we started.
yep, it's just insane amounts. So it's like you might as well just find a way to use up the power faster.
Yeah.
So we're
I
gonna.
like the power level that it's at right
Yeah.
now. It feels so
It's comfortable. It's comfortable. I think we got to get off here. So they went to some museum. Let's navigate.
This is
there.
our
Never
little
in
pit
New
stop.
Haven, so I have no idea where we're supposed to go. Know where we're going? No.
Peabody Museum.
Oh, Peabody Museum, yeah.
Yeah, I went inside that museum. It's pretty cool. I would recommend checking it out if you're ever in New Haven, Connecticut, and get yourself some
Front
New
wheel
Haven
loose?
pizza. It is insanely good.
I think Rad had a huge lawsuit for that at one point with the
Oh,
quick,
yeah.
quick release front wheels. Actually,
Cool.
And my other friend had a
Amazon.
loose front wheel.
My
That is
favorite
no
mirror.
good.
I put it on all my bikes I keep. They're the best, man.
I'm about to buy like 10 of them.
They're so nice. Meat chow.
Ciao. Ciao.
China.
That's my my side mirror. Hey, what's up, Chris?
Yeah. So Gator apparently named this bike.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Gator from Ecells. David told me that, or someone told me that Gator named the Monstar. Good name. Hope Gator's doing well. Gator, if you're watching this, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing okay.
Gator came up with the name. Yeah. But Dean, you want to try this one or the goat? No, the goat. Oh, you got it. That's a big bike.
All right, so that guy is on the Onyx. We're gonna be trying that out later.
You want to try this one? This is the Monstar. So
Here's where we just kind of switch up bikes.
Switch a little further up.
Right now, I'm trying to convince myself not to build my own one.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's smooth, man. It's good, like a cruiser.
All right, back on the off-road part, making my ridiculous face. I apologize.
Do you mind if he tries that? I'm gonna have my my buddy. Oh, there he is. But Dean, you want to
So
try
we're
the
gonna
bike?
be doing a little bit of switch up
It's
over
fine
here. We're
pedaling.
gonna be switching up
It's
bikes
fine
so
with
everyone
pedaling,
kind of tries
because it has like
something
good
else.
gearing and good pedals and whatever. So this is on dual motor right now. Okay.
So this guy is
Tuned
coming
down,
from
so
a
it's not
juiced
gonna
rip
go too
racer, a
crazy
tiny little,
fast.
I think it's like
Okay,
a 52
initially.
volt, maybe like
But
30
yeah,
mile an
try it
hour
out, let me know
bike.
what you think. I
the
pedal pretty much
Monstar.
all the time anyways. Okay. Wow, it's heavy. It's a beast. Yeah,
Yeah,
oh
it's
my
a
goodness.
heavy
I mean,
bike.
This one's pretty simple.
If you're a bigger rider though, perfect for you.
This feels heavy.
Here we go. See what you got, man. Here we go. So he's just looking at the speedometer, just watching the numbers go up. This guy's an animal. Just flying past everyone.
This thing is crazy. This thing is a beast. Oh my god. It makes anything, man. It's fucking crazy. Holy. That's so the acceleration is tuned down, but it'll get you to top speed. This thing is a monster, dude. It's called the Monstar. They call it that. Dude, I was like, let me see what I can hit on throttle alone. Yeah, 40. Oh yeah, I hit fucking 40. I've never hit
Oh
40.
yeah, you get to 40 easy with that bike. So I'm in the Onyx right over there, and that thing I would say it's probably the fastest bike out of the entire group. That'll go probably like 60, and that's 72 volts. I don't know how many amps the controller is, but that's probably the fastest bike there.
40 was a lot, and it climbs hills with throttle like nothing. It's ridiculous. All right. Let my buddy Steve catch up. I want him to try at least this one right here.
This is fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, it's nuts, man.
Ecells is the brand?
Ecells, yeah.
Holy
They make a bunch of high-powered
fucking
bikes.
shit, dude.
No,
but
they
this
don't,
is
not
the
anymore.
most powerful one.
That's unbelievable.
Ecells is no longer with us.
Have you tried
It's very
Vadim's
unfortunate.
Onyx?
No.
Yeah, it's
No.
pretty quick too. I would say it's faster than my goat, for sure.
Than
These
this?
are 72 volts.
Yeah, that
You
thing.
think that's faster than this?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, maybe not from 0 to like
about
20, but then that'll take off.
This thing, dude, is crazy. It's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, I hit like 30 on this before, going like downhill, but
Yeah. Oh, you'll hit 50 on doing downhill on this, for
That's
sure.
insane.
Yeah, for sure you'll
I
hit
don't know
50.
if I'd be comfortable with that.
I've mentioned this in other videos before. At first, you just want to hit 30, maybe 35. And then once you get a bike that can do that, then you're like, okay, maybe I want 40, maybe something a little bit more. And then once you get that, you want something a little bit more, maybe 45. Then you want 50. Telling you guys, it is never enough until you're going so fast, you're questioning your whole life, and you're asking yourself, why am I even going this fast? I've been almost 70 on my Alta Sigma, and while I was doing that top speed run, I'm thinking to myself, why am I doing this? This is insane.
Yeah,
It probably
It's
takes a
never
lot.
enough.
yeah.
Like, I'm good at 30, you know what I mean? And usually I don't even go that fast, but, oh man, 40, I was like, because I was like, I looked down and I'm like, I'm doing like 32 right now, and I'm like, does it got more?
Oh,
So
yeah.
I was like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, let me do a little throttle, and I'm like, it's climbing, and I'm like, when is it? I'm like, oh my god, it's like, is it gonna hit 40? And then I hit 40, and I'm like, that's it. I don't even want to know what it's got after that.
It's never enough. That's the downside. You'll never have enough until it starts to scare you, and then it's like,
Yep.
okay, maybe this is enough.
I mean, I got a regular motorcycle, so it's like.
Oh, okay, all right. So you got your fix there. Yeah.
I've ridden some fast.
Yes, Steve. We'll switch. I just had Jim try this, and
That's fucking
he's
nuts.
vinyl.
I don't know.
So let me show you how to use the first tutorial.
That is nuts.
So it's such a dual motor. You'll probably be fine.
I actually don't have any footage of Steve riding this bike. I think my battery died on my 360 camera.
When you get the hang of it, then switch it to 2, and then it'll be dual motor.
He did say he got it to 40 also.
What do you think, Vadim?
Really good.
It's not as fast as that. It's gonna be more powerful soon, but yours is definitely faster.
So Vadim was saying how his Onyx doesn't have any pedal assist, so he has no pedal assist sensors. I think that's because he has a far driver controller. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he wanted to try the Goat just because you have pedal assist there, and it feels like your pedaling does something, whereas on his Onyx, it doesn't do anything. Again, I don't know if Onyx comes like that. He has one of the original Onyxes from back when they were first around. They closed down, then they reopened. They're back in business, but he has one of the earlier models. So, and I don't know what it's modified with. I do know he has a 60 amp hour 72 volt battery, so that's a huge battery.
It's more comfortable though on that. This
More of an upright position. Yeah. You could probably put taller
Yeah, and the
handlebars
Onyx
on
is
yours.
definitely more cafe racer, like
Oh, yeah.
forward leaning.
Yeah. You could just modify yours.
Yeah, but still, no pedal. I'm the only one guy out of all the group who cannot pedal the bike.
How many amps is your controller?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably standard.
100 amps maybe?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll have to ask Kevin what it is.
Kevin is from Northeast Battery Systems. He made the battery for that Onyx that you see right there. So he usually tries to pair up batteries with controllers because you don't want a controller asking so much from the battery that the battery can't handle it. So he would definitely know how many amps that controller
He
is.
would know if he built your battery.
So that
I'll have to
one
ask him.
pretty much the same thing as this, right? Or a little bit slower.
Speed-wise, pretty much the same.
That one launches off the line more violently.
Yeah.
Than this one
Here,
does,
let me
but
show
this
you.
one will-
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's a massive bike. That's the bike for that guy over there who.
That was a good bike for him. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a bigger guy, the Ecells Monstar would be great.
It's weird having like the moto brakes on like an e-bike feeling thing.
Yeah. Oh, those are good brakes. Oh, is this got a regen or no?
Yeah,
A little bit, yeah. So it brakes. When you let go, it regens a little bit, and then when you brake, it regens more.
Cool. Thanks.
All right, let's keep going, I guess.
Through the flowers.
Hey, what's up, guys?
So this is a restaurant right on the trail, so you can be biking along and stop by this restaurant.
Burgers and
I
beer.
gotta check this place out.
I've had that one too many times.
Oh, that's the bike. I showed him the video of you going up that hill.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that hill was that was a little too much, I think, but we made it. Yeah, this thing is pretty quick. I would say this is the fastest bike, top speed here.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And that's got like motorcycle parts.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
The one time I decided to not stop at a stop sign, I almost crashed into this car. Oh my god.
All right, my bad. Yeah, there was a stop. I think I should have stopped.
Yes,
Whoops.
yes, you should
The
have.
one time I run through a stop sign, I almost die.
Yep, you big dummy.
Yeah, sign of bad luck. Yeah.
Oh, that guy. That guy was like, "What are you doing?" He gave me this look. What are you doing?
When they're both ripping, that sound, everyone looks, I think they expect it to be coming from this bike, and then it's like,
This thing, yeah. Yeah, that thing is dead silent. But yeah, that guy was, did you see him? He was like, "What are you doing?" Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, people just hear the Monstar and they think to themselves, like, what are you doing with that thing on the trail? Even if you're going slow, you just hear the tires and the motors. It looks ridiculous, especially next to the Motor Goat, which literally has a motorcycle front headlight. So we're a little bit out of place on that trail.
getting over a journey today, that guy who's just like, riding e-bikes is lazy. I'm like, no, I'm just.
Oh no, he was like manpower.
No, he's just after you went past, he goes to me. He's just like, riding an e-bike is lazy. I'm like, no, I'm just in better shape. And I pretended to pedal. And I.
Talking about the manpower guy from earlier.
I'm just stronger than you.
You want to switch for a little bit?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll turn it down a smidge more, so it's it feels very natural. All right, you should be good to go. I think the seat's as low as it goes.
Sounds good. Get a little bit of
I'm just getting jealous seeing you ride this go, and I want to give it a whirl.
It's
Lord Tyler.
It's a very big bike. Alex turned down the aggressiveness thing on this bike for me.
He just has to tolerate riding this bike.
Reasonable. Man, this thing sounds like a freaking TIE fighter once you get it going. I love that sound. This bike is so loud for a pedal e-bike. It sounds about as loud as my Telaria does, you know? This bike feels pretty big and heavy. I mean, it goes without saying, this thing feels a lot like the 5-star, but bigger, heavier, and more powerful. This thing is basically a 5-star that's just got double everything. It just feels like the 5-star, but heavier and bigger.
Yep.
So guys, that's it for today. Leave a comment below on what you think of today's video and this particular format where I react to my own video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. That's it for today. Until next time.